It's crappy weather outside right now. It's kind of raining and just not looking so pretty. I don't know. You want to see? It probably looks gorgeous because of the way it's showing up on camera. You gotta trust me. It's not so good outside. But that means I can do a specific video for you guys that I was kind of waiting for this to happen for. So first things first, nothing that you wear is going to save you from the rain, really. At least not in a stylish sort of a way. So let's just put all that aside and say that outside of what I'm going to be wearing in these videos, these puppies are going to save you from the rain. Especially if you live in a place or are going to school in a place like I did where the sidewalks are just utter crap and, you know, they do the dip or they're just not even, and so they make, you know, the little swimming pool reservoirs in the sidewalks that you have to swim through in order to get to class. And when I say swim, I'm not entirely exaggerating. I mean, we would get puddles on our sidewalks that would go up to about here on my rain boots. Can you see that? It's too much. It's like half calf. So I highly recommend, if it's super rainy, wear these guys. I don't care what you wear them with. You can really wear them with anything because people are not going to look at you and say, oh, look at the fool in the rain boots. I mean, you can get a less foolish color than the yellow, but, you know, these are just classic, so I got the yellow ones. But people aren't going to think you're foolish for wearing these, even though they look foolish. People are going to say, dang, I wish I had a pair of rain boots because right now I am walking around in some soggy shoes and socks, and nobody likes that feeling. Also, umbrella. I don't care. Ow! Maybe that was my bad luck for forever. Get yourself one of these guys. And I'm not talking a skinny, mini, tiny baby umbrella because people who probably forgot their umbrella are going to want to be under the umbrella with you while you're walking. So I suggest getting a very large umbrella. Get something kind of fun patterned like this, or a bright color. I've got like a bright magenta one that I love. It's small enough to fit in my backpack in case it's one of those days where it's like, it might rain, but I'm not sure. So those are good to have, and then a big one like this is good to have too because your friends will thank you. So that aside, those are just essentials. That's what's going to save you from the rain, not necessarily what you're wearing. On to outfit type things. I'm going to style 3 rainy day outfits for you guys, and hopefully they can be of some help. I know dressing for the rain can be kind of tricky, so I get it, and hopefully I can help. I think I said that already, but you know, that's how helpful I want to be. So first tip is not necessarily clothing related because this tip there's a tip that's going to be in like 2 of them, so you'll get there. But so for the first one, I'm going to skip over that tip that I'm going to give you in the next outfit. Apparently the next outfit is over there. I don't know. Oh, I think I got glitter in my eye. Damn you, eyeliner. My first tip is going to be to put your hair up. I say this because it tends to be windy when it's raining, and so, you know, if your hair gets wet under the umbrella, you know, some sort of a mishap happens, then you'll be golden. Because I know most people, if they've taken their time, you know, straightening their hair, curling their hair in the morning, what have you, getting it wet is just gonna ruin it, essentially. So don't waste your time doing that. Put your hair up in a ponytail, put it in a bird's rat's nest messy thing like I did. You know, it takes literally 2 to 3 minutes in the morning, so really easy, and you're not gonna feel bad if it gets messed up later, but it really shouldn't. You know, high bun, do a braid. You can reach for the stars on that one. going to be that, you know, I don't like wearing pants in the rain. Why? Because I don't like it when the water gets on the hem of your pants and then it slowly rises up and then you've just got wet ankles and calves for the rest of the day and it's just uncomfortable. And so most of the time when you see me in the rain, I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing a skirt. So, which is kind of why in the first one, I kind of said I was skipping over one because I wore a skirt in the first styling video. You get it now? Probably not. I don't make sense most of the time. But so, just, I highly recommend wearing a skirt. It'll save you from having to worry about having wet ankles and whatnot all day and being uncomfortable. And most people are just gonna look wet and sloppy in the rain. You're gonna look cute and sexy depending on the skirt that you wear. This one's velvet. Is going to be for you people who don't want to wear a skirt in the rain. You don't want to take my advice. Well, maybe try and take this piece of advice. I'm going to wear some pants for you. My dog is freaking out because I've got all excited. So I've got my trusty disco pants from American Apparel that I got for Christmas this year because I couldn't bring myself to spend the $80 I think they are on them, so I made Santa do it. It's no big deal. So I'm gonna wear these. Basically, just wear a pair of pants that you can tuck into a pair of boots. Don't wear your bell bottoms, don't wear a boot cut. Wear some skinny jeans, wear some leggings, as long as your butt's covered or they're really opaque. You know, just something that you can tuck into boots. The other thing that I'm gonna be wearing, I have to explain this because otherwise people are gonna be like, oh my god. So it's this cat sweater that I got from Goodwill, and how could I say no to this? I love cats. I thought it would be a really kind of punny joke because, you know, the saying it's raining cats and dogs, and this is a cat, and I mean, I have a dog, right? So it's okay. Yeah. I don't really mind. And since this is kind of a really frumpy sweater, and you're gonna get called crazy cat lady, I mean, I don't really care. But I'm just gonna kind of sexy it up a bit with a bustier, which, busty ladies, be careful with these. They look really great on skinny girls, and they can get away with wearing these during the day. Busty girls, you're just gonna look like you're ready to work, if you know what I mean. So wear something frumpy like a sweater over it to mostly cover yourself up. Wear some high-waisted pants so that you're covering up the sheer part of the bustier. So yeah, and make sure it's full coverage or most coverage because you just gotta be careful. It's just another thing us big girls gotta worry about, but that's okay. You can pull them off too, I promise. So that is it. I hope that was at least a little helpful. I tried to add in a few things where you kind of switch it up, different kind of shoes, different kind of bottoms. I think my tops were kind of different, right? I don't really remember what I wore. Yeah, they were different. Another thing that I didn't mention is just, I highly recommend that you buy a can of waterproofing shoe spray. I don't know what brand it is. I think you can buy it anywhere at like DSW or Target probably even carries it. I just use the one that my mom has. But, you know, all of my shoes are waterproofed anyways because I wear them during the winter, and, you know, Minnesota. Haven't heard that one before. You know, rain, snow, it's really the same thing except a different time of year, so snow is just frozen rain, so it rains just about as much as it snows here in Minnesota, meaning a lot. So all of my shoes are waterproofed. I could wear any of them in the rain and be pretty much okay. So I highly recommend that you buy a can of that stuff. It doesn't like change the color of your shoes. It doesn't make them look any different. It's just that now they're protected from the rain. So highly recommend buying a can of that, and otherwise just have fun, go splash in some puddles, you know, do what normal 5-year-old children would do on a rainy day. And yeah, goodbye!